Hi guys. You know, whenever I see any research on autism, I make sure I put it out there. You know, I work with the lymphatic system, and I really believe there's a very big connection between autism, the brain, and the lymphatic system. In 2015, they found lymphatic vessels in the brain. Now, I've been working with a lymph-brain connection for 24 years. Right outside of, on the membranes that surround the brain, there are lymph vessels. But last year they found them directly in the brain. So we know there's a direct lymph-brain connection. Today I want to talk about a study I just posted on my social media on how they're doing MRIs on young children of a family that already has a child with autism. And they are finding that they're checking 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. And that child is basically, they're finding that the child who has autism later, they're able to predict this with a computer program. Because what they're finding is that the brain, hyperexpansion of the brain surface actually happens between 6 and 12 months to children who later get autism. So to me, again, hyperexpansion has to do with something growing. And the lymphatic system plays a very big role in reducing fluid in the body. Think of somebody who has lymphedema. Actually, their arm can swell, their leg can swell. I believe this is what's happening, and I've been saying this since 2003, that children who are getting autism basically are having a problem with their lymphatic vessels in their brain, and the brain fills with more fluid or cellular waste, and it creates like log jams or waste, like basically like a sewage treatment plant getting clogged up. Waste would just build into the tissues. So it's really important to understand that the lymphatic system, if you have a young child who is exhibiting little problems, maybe not diagnosed with autism, it's really a time to get some lymphatic therapy, learn how to balance your child, because when our children are acidic, and you know, we really are all very acidic, we're not supposed to be, we can tell that because we spend $50 billion a year on antacids, and even our children are acidic. If you have a child who's having a diaper rash, it's not just the fact that they may be sitting in urine, it's the fact that the urine may be overly acidic, and this is constricting our children, even affecting their brain. So again, they're finding hyperexpansion of brain surface between 6 and 12 months in children who later get autism. And they're still doing this study, so we'll probably get a lot more on it. But it's so important to understand that the lymphatic system plays a role in maintaining the brain. So if you're having a child who is having problems, number one, find a lymphatic therapist, or if you're in Scottsdale, Arizona, or Phoenix, come see me. I work with children in a fully closed session, and I haven't had a child who does not like it. At first, it takes a little bit of coaxing, but they get on the table and they really love it. And you'll see they really respond quickly, and you'll see a difference. So the brain really is dependent on circulation, and whether it's from acidic foods, whether it's from vaccinations, whether it's from medications or antibiotics or viruses, our children are becoming congested. And we have to get their body moving, get circulation moving, and it has to be done by activating the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system really is a secondary system that must clean or complete circulation and clean every system in the body. When it's not flowing, and remember, we have lymphatic vessels on either side of our neck. And a lot of young children get torticollis, where their neck gets stuck to one side. And I think that has a lot to do with the major lymph drain getting blocked, whether it's from vaccinations or again a cold virus, who knows, or antibiotics. But the thing is, they are becoming congested. So again, let's go over it. Get some type of lymphatic drainage. If you can't find anybody in your area, give me a call, I'll help you find somebody. And really, it's about diet. Look at what your children are eating. Even infants, if we're giving them, you know, the first thing we give kids, at least when I was younger, is Swyback. It's wheat. We give them milk. We want to really look at more fruits and vegetables for our kids. Teach them not to go right to grains and meat, and we want to teach them to eat more fruits and vegetables. Remember, I'm not a vegetarian. I just understand the value to them, even to our young children, to get the lymphatic system flowing, and so that the brain can flow. So if you're having a child who is exhibiting any problems, this really is something that caught early, can possibly make a difference to open up the brain, open up the lymphatic system to make things improve. I've seen amazing things improving the lymphatic system in children. It really is remarkable. So if you're having a problem, contact me at ossipinskyhealthacademy.com, and I'll help you understand how you can help your child become more in balance, activate their lymphatic system, and improve how they think and feel. I hope this has helped.